Oh, the Coalition's gonna be so disappointed, man.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. I, for one, am having a fantastic day. For one, I got a new video for you guys to potentially enjoy. And two, as you can see here, we got actual content to view. No longer you guys going to have to deal with my ugly mug and just hear my words. Trust me, I get it. I don't want to deal with it myself, but I ain't got no choice in that matter. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. As you can see here, topic of today is Invincible Versus. What you see right now, clip-wise, the gameplay that you're seeing right now is my clips from the beta that came out 2 weeks ago. The full release of the game is coming out next Friday, I believe. So I figured perfect time to get some content out, talk about it, showcase, why I think this game is worth everybody's time. And without further ado, let's just get into it. For one, hey, I'm a massive fan of Invincible, so for the rest of y'all out there that are fans of the show, of the comic, hey, this game, it's right up your alley. Even if you're not a fighting game person, I'm just going to tell you right now, you should check it out, because if you've ever wanted to play as Omni-Man, Tula, Battle Beast, hey, that's right up your alley. We have 18 characters coming right off the rip, day one, so there's someone for everyone. Your favorite heroes and villains are going to be there more than likely day one, with additional coming out throughout the year. So what makes this game amazing? For one, the gameplay. It's smooth, it's fluent, it's got no input delay whatsoever, and what's amazing about that is the fact that this is what you're seeing here is actually an old version of the game. This isn't even the full version. I know betas are typically not the final versions, but a lot of the time when we get a beta for a game, it's like one version older than what we're getting when it drops. This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 versions older, and for a fact that it looks and feels as good as it does speaks volumes in my opinion. So I'm really excited to see what it's like day one. With that being said, well, how do the characters themselves feel? Well, each and every single character, they feel true to themselves. Their move sets are exactly what you would expect from them. Actually, you're probably going to see moves that the characters have actually used in the comics and in the show. So again, major plus there, for Invincible fans, you're going to come over, there's nothing weird going on. It's truly the character that you know and love. With that being said, I only got to play with about 6 of them, mostly because I wasn't really feeling the Monster Girl vibe, like the Big Brute or anything like that, or Alan or Battle Beast. Wasn't really feeling Rex or Robot, but they are really cool. As you can see here, I'm actually fighting Robot, and he can be an absolute menace. He's got some range attacks. So yeah, if you guys are fans of range attacks or grappling, or maybe a character that can do a little bit of both, this game has everything for you. So, besides Invincible fans, fighting fans, hey, if you guys just like fighting games in general, let me tell you, this game is worth checking out. It's not your same run-of-the-mill Mortal Kombat or Tekken or anything like that. It's got a simplicity to it, so you're not having to remember 50 different combos for 20 different characters. You're just having to remember some, basic inputs, maybe a little change up, how to counter break and yada, yada, yada. But it's all the same for each and every single character. So with that being said, I think it's pretty welcoming to newer crowds. Another way it's, very welcoming to those of you that are new. When it comes to PvP, you have 3 different rank brackets right off the rip that you yourself can choose to be put into. So you can instantly choose to be put into beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So whether you are a absolute demon when it comes to fighting games and you just want to go against people that feel the same right off the rip, or you're a brand new to the genre and you just want to get your, toes in the water, well, hey, there's something for everybody. So, with that being said, we've covered the gameplay, we've covered how it feels, how the characters look and feel. Let's move on to the graphics. Graphics-wise, I think it's absolutely fucking phenomenal. At first, I wasn't too into it. I wasn't really feeling the graphics style. I was like, alright, it's not bad, but it's not what I expected from the game. Especially after seeing, Omni-Man and MK1, I was like, I think everyone can agree he looks absolutely amazing. But the more I started playing the game, the more I actually started, paying attention to the level of detail, the level design and everything. I couldn't help but fall in love with it. Now, in my opinion, this is one of those games that you really got to just go and experience it for yourself. You need to just give it a chance, play the game, really look at everything it has to offer, and I guarantee you're probably going to end up falling in love with the style. Because, you know, the more I thought about it, it's actually very comic booky in a really good way, at least in my opinion. Alright, so as you can see in the gameplay here, you know, we've got a bunch of different combos. I had said earlier it's a bit simplistic, and it is. But I want to cover some of the specials and the super moves, which is, you can see right now, I actually playing as Tula. I just called in a super move, or not super, a special move, and I actually got an execution on Alan. So in this game, there are, you know, brutal finishers. They're not called brutalities. They're not called fatalities. You know, there's none of that, you know, finish him, finish her stuff. It is purely, as you play, when you get your opponent low health, you have 6 different ways you can get an overkill on them, and 3 of those being your special moves, and then the other 3 being your super moves. Your special moves are very easy to call in, same with your super moves. It's just all about timing, just like any other, you know, part of the game, whether you're just throwing a jab, overhand, whatever it is. They're all very fun, very satisfying to pull off, and very easy for everyone once you just start getting into the game to actually learn how to do. And to me, I think it's a great way to get into your opponent's head psychologically. You know, right off the rip, you're destroying one of their characters in a brutal fashion. It's going to definitely get under their skin, maybe make them panic. And that's just something that actually makes me really love the game, because I enjoy that kind of thing. I enjoy that brutality aspect, and I think a lot of people will, especially being fans of Invincible. So while they have 6 finishers, the best one would be their actual ultimate finisher, their ultimate super move, which actually has a little cutscene, which in the beginning of the video you see with Bulletproof. His is pretty fun. He bashes the character around, then he finishes them off by throwing a car up in the air that inevitably crashes down and blows up. Pretty cool, pretty satisfying. Each and every single character has a move like that, and again, very easy to call in. When it comes to the ultimate move, the more energy you have, the more damage you end up doing, so keep that in mind. So yeah, overall, I think this game is absolutely amazing. Whether you're an Invincible fan, you're a fighting game fan, there's something for everybody to enjoy here. As of right now, I don't have any complaints, and I don't think I'm going to really have any complaints in the future. I definitely will be covering this game more when it fully drops, so definitely look for more of that if you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to finish off just kind of by talking about what the game has to offer gameplay-wise, like mode-wise. So, of course, with every fighting game, you have, you know, multiplayer, you have local multiplayer, and then you have the training room tutorial, so that way, hey, if you don't know how to use a character, you want to understand how they play, how they feel, you can obviously do that against bots, and you can set whatever parameters you want, which, you know, is obviously really nice. And 2, they have a single player mode. So as of yesterday, they actually dropped a story reveal trailer, which it didn't really kind of, you know, show you really what's going on in the story, but there is a nice single player aspect to it. So hey, if you don't like playing against other players, well, there's something for you as well. You can play a story that I'm sure you can set whatever difficulty you want. And I'm very intrigued myself to actually see what they're going to do, because from what I saw in the trailer, it looked absolutely phenomenal. You see a bunch of different alternate versions of the Viltrumites, Mark, and everyone that you know and love. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So again, hey, if you're not into, you know, PvP against actual players, you got the bots. With that being said, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this. Again, I'm absolutely over the hill for this game, and if you haven't checked it out in the beta, I hope you end up checking it out when the full game drops, because I can tell you right now, it's an absolute blast, and you won't be disappointed. With that being said, that's going to be it for this video today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, Sunday I'm going to have another video. It's going to be about Mouse PI, a recent indie game that just came out, so whether you know or don't know about it, don't worry, Sunday you're going to actually see what it's about and why I'm personally falling in love with the game. With that being said, I'm going to shut up now, let you guys enjoy the last like 10-15 seconds of the video. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.